college football showdown. We're going to enjoy great weather in tonight's game as the skies are clear and the temperature is just right for the Oregon State Beavers and the USC Trojans. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here to bring you this Thursday night NCAA football matchup. And in the booth with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and the coach himself, Mr. Lee Corso.
Oregon State will live and die with the arm of the quarterback today. What makes him so good is his field vision and ability to locate his second and third receivers in the passing routes. This guy isn't the most elusive quarterback in the pocket, but he will certainly find ways to beat you with his throwing ability.
Now let's head down for the coin toss brought to you by Coke Zero. We'll see how these two teams play in this game as they prepare for the opening kickoff. There goes the opening kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. Backfield's in an offset I formation. They hand it off, and he's taken down at the 44-yard line. And they pick up 9 there. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes at the 46. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. Pickup of less than a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 45. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Gets it again, and this one's going nowhere. Loss of 1 there for the halfback.
And I'll tell you what, not only was this great penetration, but it was a heck of a hit, too.
Yeah, you got to watch out for this kid because he'll lay a licking on you.
They shift on the defensive line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Good tackle there in space. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
So it's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. The punter is going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. And this one's going out of the end zone for the touchback. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
So it's the corner that comes away with the tackle right there.
He got right in there and popped the ball carrier. This senior just doesn't back down from anyone.
Now he's scrambling. Got a man, watch out here. Across midfield, down the sideline, to the 20. He's going to take it to the barn, touchdown. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. King is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. First and 10. Ball on the 37. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pitch left. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. And the halfback toss gets maybe 3 yards. It's second down and 8 to go. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Brought down at the 44. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. And this crowd trying to will their defense to make a stop here on 3rd and short. And now he's got room to run. He's at midfield.
How about that? If you're going to blitz both cornerbacks, they better get to the quarterback. That's too easy of a read, and that's why we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Backup running back comes into the game now. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. About 4 yards on that play.
Good play to pick up the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
Second and 5. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. And he's taken down at the 23. Nice little pass play there.
You know what I think about this kid's accuracy? I'll tell you. He's like that kid at the fair throwing darts who pops all the balloons and wins those big stuffed animals.
Yeah, and his balloon made a pretty nice grab there.
Run the middle and nothing there. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
Yep, this kid loves to creep in from the safety, and there he makes a big stop.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. It's knocked away, incomplete. And they threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one. Whew.
And here's another third down. And they have 3 bunched. He's taken down at the 20. Well, he caught it, but it's almost no yards gained, and now it's 4th down.
Give props to the D here for coming up with a big stop on 3rd down.
Yeah, there's no way that short stuff is going to work on these guys. Great play to bring up 4th down.
And the field goal is good. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Now we see the offense come out of the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
Secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
Going with the shotgun here. King to the air on 1st down. Boy, was he drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah, he's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, that did not look pretty.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs left and quickly taken down. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
No gain on the play.
It's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line. They line up in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Brought down at the 43. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
They come out in a goal line set. And they'll run him again. They bring him down in the backfield. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
That's going to do it for the first quarter, and we got a good one so far. The count here at Reser Stadium is Oregon State 7, USC 3.
USC 3.
Second down and 11 yards to the sticks. Ball on the 42. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. Rolls to the left. Fires deep down the left side. It's broken up, so they couldn't hook up on the big pass play.
Talk about solid coverage. That was textbook right there.
Yep, Coach, the defender had a read on that the whole time. Nice play.
They come out with 4 wide out. Now he's scrambling. Throws out and through his hands. So they run the same pass play again.
Yeah, typically you'll see this when teams are having success with a particular player. They feel confident about a play's chances.
In this case, the defense was well prepared.
This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
And this offense needs to continue to produce on the scoreboard because they're still losing this game.
They're showing blitz. And he got it to the sophomore. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on their own 43. Single set backfield. Here's an opening. He's tackled in the open field.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Off the right side, taken down hard. The back gets 3 on the carry.
And what a big hit by that defender. He laid a licking to him.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 42. Backfields in an offset I formation. They'll bring him down around the 35-yard line. About 7 yards on that carry. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. On the ground, and he hits a wall. They'll be stopped before they reach the first down marker.
Now that was some real hard-nosed defense. Way to bring up fourth down, guys.
The punter is going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. And this one's going out of the end zone for the touchback. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They come out in a goal line set. Takes it right, and he can't get back to the line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. And he has it on the corner. Tackle right around the 28-yard line. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
Gain on the play.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. King is in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Now he's scrambling. King gets sacked for the loss.
The defensive coaches were praising this kid before the game, and I can see why now they like him so much.
Well, the quarterbacks don't like him too much. That's because he's been harassing them all year.
Tackle made at the 41-yard line. He almost took that thing all the way.
Boy, that was nicely executed there, wasn't it, Coach?
Yo, Kirk, did you see the lane they created there? Was that a nice job or what?
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. They give to the tailback. And down he goes at the 41. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard. 3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. So there was not much doing on that pass play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And outside of an incompletion, that's the best thing this defense can ask for. A short pass and nowhere for the receiver to run.
He gets it away. Not a lot of success for this offense on their last trip out. The offense will take over at the 23-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws it deep downfield. Knocked down, incomplete. He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. From the gun. He heaves it deep. Missed him.
That's some tough defense right there. That ball had no shot at being caught.
I disagree. It had a shot at being caught all right.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You didn't let me finish. It had a shot at being caught by the defensive back.
Oh, okay, defensive back. That makes more sense.
Scrambling around. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. And they get a nice gain on 3rd down.
Remember when we talked to the coach? He mentioned that he wanted to run the ball against this defense, and he felt that he may have some success. Well, they had some success on that play.
King is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. And they bring him down at the 4-yard line. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a 1st down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
Oregon State looking to go up by 2 scores. This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. He scrambled. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. Coach, nobody got open, so he took it in himself.
Great heads-up play there. The quarterback looked around, saw nothing, took off running, poof, for the end zone. And
he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. King looks ready to kick this one off. It's off. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
Oh, come on. My grandmother can play better than that. Let's go, guys.
They'll set up shop at the 29. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. They run left, and he'll lose yardage. We've reached halftime, and I don't think too many people were expecting this. The count here at Reser Stadium is Oregon State 14, USC 3.